Ho ho ho, we are back, guys. Um, as I said at the end of the last video, um, we want to check now, actually I want to check now if the cooldown is, oh wait, I can do this. It's shared between different spells on the same ring, same type ring. Earlier we saw that if you have wind blow attack on Guardian ring and wind blow attack on um, thin ring, then they share the same cooldown. So now I want to see if we have the wind blow attack in the Guardian and the huge typhoon in the thin, they do share the same cooldown or not. So if the cooldown is actually based on the spell or the type of the ring. Let's see. Let's find out. Okay, it's starting. Let's pay attention. Oh, wait, right away. First one. So it needs to happen before the 15th action. Look here. Wait. Ha! It happened. So, okay, they don't share the cooldown for sure. This just proves it. So what happened is, if they do a different spell, then they don't share the cooldowns. Which actually means that to have the stronger spell equipped on both rings, which is only available on the basic version of the ring, like this one, then you need to have for sure two different rings. One must be the maybe like a wind if you want the speed, but you can't have two speed rings with the strongest spell. Why is that? Because if I got another basic ring of the same type, then that would be the same spell. If I have the other version, so the premium version, then the spells are different, but they are not both the strongest spells available. So you are basically forced to have one wind ring, for example, because we want speed in this case, and the other ring would need to be like a land ring, which will be the strongest spell is the basic. So you have the basic land ring and the basic wind ring, and that's the only way to have the strongest spell in each ring equipped. But in that setup you can't have speed on both rings, so it's a limiting factor for sure. Anyway, something else I wanted to discuss was the arena. Since we just started the new arena season, I want to talk about how one should approach the arena given the updates and all that is changed since the last video I talked about it. Basically in these last months we saw a complete redo of the arena system. I actually much prefer this new arena, so congratulations to the developers of the game, because I think they did an amazing job, both the developers and the designers and the engineers and the game designers. Overall this change was really good, and the overall arena experience is much better with less time between seasons. As you can see now, after this arena season ends in 14 days approximately. Remember, never take this number as an ultimate truth, because this is just based on estimated block times, but the real timer is in block time, is in number of blocks. So we will have an off season in 2 weeks, and then if it's like this off season, it's gonna be another week, and this means that in 3 weeks we're gonna see season 6, and then 3 weeks after that, because 2 plus 1 3 plus 3 6, so in a month and a half we will be able to join the championship, which is like the big event. I'm not sure if it's once a year or a little bit more frequent, but actually to participate in this you have to take part in a subset of the minor season. Season 4 just ended a week ago, season 5 is undergoing now, and season 6 is coming in 3 weeks. So you need to collect between the 3 seasons at least 240 medals to participate here. And can you do it by skipping a whole minor season? Yes, because I'm more than halfway there, as you can see. 120 is the half mark. I'm already approximately 160. If you take out the 2 tickets I did in this arena, so it would be 155. So if I do the same result, basically I won every match besides like a few matches. If I do the same in this season, then I could actually skip the 6th season and still qualify for the Grand Championship. So you don't need to do all, but I advise to always participate in every arena season, even the minor ones, because of course you can get NCG. This is the best way to get NCG. I can think of anything else, since the market for the shop doesn't pay anything. If either you are in the late game and you can create the few late game items, only a few players are there, so there is a market for those. They are quite rare, and usually the market for those is bought by the other late game players, almost, and no new player as the kind of gold. So if you're not in the late game, you will not make a significant amount of gold just by crafting. So that leaves the arena as the gold giver of the game. They basically play to win kind of theme of the game is upheld just by the arenas. So you should actually participate in all the arenas. Of course, now they just started, so the rankings are kind of all over the place, and it's really easy to find a good match. Like if you see this guy, wait, I'll show you. This guy is 6000 HP. I mean, it's not even close to our character, to my character actually. No, oh, wait, this is a good instance to show this bug. I thought they might have fixed it in the last update, which occurred today. So if you haven't updated the game, you should restart it, so it can't update. And this bug was present in the last version, the previous version. So when does this, they actually the game is dead. There is no way to make it come back alive. At least I couldn't find a way. And the actual way to do it is by closing the client and running the game. You don't need to restart the launcher, you just need to relaunch the client basically, which I'm gonna do right now. Okay, the game's starting back up. I just paused it while I closed it, so you couldn't see the actual background behind the game. Of course, you're not interested in that. That was it's a minor bug. I mean, it happened like 5 times in a month or something, so it's not really a big problem, but it does happen for some reason, and I'm sure people already signaled it to the developers, so no need to worry. I'm sure they're gonna fix it sooner rather than later. Besides that, I'm actually impressed on the quality they have reached in the game, because I couldn't see any other kind of bug, which is great. I mean, if you've been with 9 Chronicles since last year, you can for sure remember that for some periods of time the game was really hard to play, and the bugs in the transactions were crippling, especially in the arena, because of course it was the busiest moment. Let's see, this is a 20 fight, so pretty legit. We go here, we start. Yes, the equipment is better now. No need for those test rings. which is a good thing to talk about. So now you have two different set of equipments, as you can see. When I did the run, I had a useless thin ring with the huge typhoon spell, um, and I go here to the arena, and I have my good ring equipped instead of that, um, and I didn't change it. The arena memorizes the items you used in the last fight, and keeps them as the arena equipment. So unless you change it in the arena, you can change your equipment however you like while doing the stages, or even in the inventory section. I'll show you in a second as soon as it loads. In the inventory section, so you are free to change equipment as much as you like, and it doesn't matter in the arena, so you won't be half naked when they attack you while you're changing equipment or anything like that. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I'll show you right away, so we can wrap up this video about the new arena. um, I'll make few more in the future explaining better the details of the changes. So here I have these two rings equipped, while here I still have the huge typhoon ring equipped, and this is what the stages will use actually. Oh wait, no. Yes, so I'll talk a bit more about the arena, but I don't want this video to get too long, so stay tuned for that. And let's wrap it up with a crushing victory. Even if it's like you like to win easy, but let's see it. I always love to see the spell doing its work, the double spell in the sword, which is one of, I mean, I don't see many now out there because people are starting to stop using it. Here it is, boom boom. People are actually stopping to use this as they make the new end game gear, and there are more people in the end game now respect to a few months ago. So my old version of this gladiator sword is becoming basically extinct right now, but I don't have a better sword, so I'm still using it, and it's still kicking ass. I mean, it's really good in a few applications, and I think Arena is maybe the better application, since in the stage you actually hit more, you do more hits overall in the overall stage. So having a base attack which is higher and makes your combos higher, it's more valuable there in the stage than here in the arena, where in a few hits you actually close the combat, so you don't really have that much impact of the base attack, and the spell actually makes it work, because as you can see my base attack sucks, but the spell is really strong. So arena still good, becoming a little bit extinct now, and in the stage is not really that effective anymore. But that's it. I'll keep doing my arena now, and I'll leave you to your days. So stay safe, and thank you for watching.